I'm Sandy.
And I'm Jed, and we are currently exploring the beautiful Pacific Northwest.
In today's video, we're headed to check out one of the most beautiful national parks in the country, Mount Rainier. Good morning and welcome to your next Wonderful Revolution video, in case you were wondering where you were.
I mean, you might have accidentally clicked on it. We are in Mount Rainier National Park today.
We've been to this park before many years ago, and we've only had the opportunity to visit one portion of the park. So today we are going to start off our day in the sunrise area, which is a part that we have never explored. It is actually the highest elevation, drivable elevation that you can get to, and we're currently at 6,400 feet. We haven't hiked at this elevation in a while.
It's 48 degrees and it is sunny.
You're probably wondering, you're like Sandy and Jed, it's August. Why are you wearing hats? That's why. This is actually like 48 degrees up here this morning.
So we're going to be tackling some of the easier trails, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, depending on how we feel.
Yeah, so we're going to start off this morning with a nature trail here, which is basically a lollipop loop. It's 1.5 miles, but we're actually going to extend it a little bit. There's a ridge line that runs here, and you can walk a little bit more along the ridge. So we're going to head up one side, walk a little bit of the ridge until we feel like we want to turn around and come back.
Nothing left to it but to do it. That was pretty, did that sound cool?
That's good.
Okay.
He's so cool. Mount Rainier is covered in ice and snow all year long, and you can see the glaciers on the sides of the mountain as you walk around along this trail. I don't know how well this is going to show on camera. As we're walking up, you can see the blue glacial ice kind of peeking through the white snow, and it's really, really beautiful.
Trail is a bit busy today. It is a Sunday. We did get here fairly early. I think we're here around 7 o'clock in the morning. If you want to come here on a weekend, definitely come here early. Or even a weekday. Give yourself as much time in this park as you can. It's absolutely amazing.
Look at this thing. It looks like it's out of a Dr. Seuss book. I have no idea what that is.
It looks like it is like a woman's hair, like flowing in the Mount Rainier winds.
Okay, what do we have here? Looks like we found a pin. Protect fragile meadows. Stay on trails. Well, I guess we're gonna keep this.
So it's really not so bad once your body gets warmed up. Still huffing and puffing a little bit. I think it's from the breathtaking views. Or it could be that I'm really out of shape. It is starting to warm up, so this is gonna have to come off soon.
Okay, it looks like we found a couple marmot friends here. They're huge. I don't know what he's eating.
So the marmots are super cool, but I get yelled at for stopping all the time to film.
I didn't yell at you for stopping at the marmots.
Okay, well.
I yell at you for stopping everywhere else. So if a hike should take us, maybe, let's say if a hike should take us 2.5 hours, it'll take us like 4 to 5.
So we finally made it to the peak of Dege?
Dege Peak?
Dege Peak.
I think that's how you say it.
I think so.
You know we're really bad at this by now. Like, we can never say the names of places right, but pretty sure it's Dege Peak. It's absolutely 360 degrees of views up here. So, of course, Mount Rainier is behind us, and it is absolutely spectacular. And you can actually see a lot of the other volcanoes from up here. Got Mount Hood over here to one side, and I'm not sure there's another volcano I can see over there. There's another one, and then you can also see down in the valleys here. There are even some beautiful blue lakes down there. It's a great view up here. I highly suggest walking the little bit of extra distance to come up here and get away from the crowds.
Pro tip, bring bug spray. The horseflies and mosquitoes are terrible up here.
Anyway, it is time to turn around and go back to the parking lot, have some lunch, and then we're gonna probably try to do one more hike this afternoon.
They also have the Sunrise Visitor Center here, and as well as a snack bar.
Because we have a snack bar in the van.
We do have a snack bar in the van. And the most popular thing here is actually the bathrooms. There's huge lines, so it's nice to have a bathroom And we're gonna have a really swanky lunch because we've got views of Mount Rainier. I mean, how great is that? What are we having for lunch?
Salad.
Kind of salad.
Kind of like a Cobb salad. It's got some ham, turkey, egg, olives, tomatoes, like a mixed salad with like mixed lettuce and spinach.
Hi.
Kita is interested in our ham and turkey. Wow. Let's go.
Grabbed some lunch, we're all fueled up, reapplied some sunscreen even though I already got burned because
I didn't put it on this morning like I told him to.
So the next trail that we're gonna go on is the Silver Forest Trail.
This trail is about 1.6 miles long. It only has about 150 feet of elevation gain, so should be a pretty easy trail. Shouldn't take too terribly long, but we wanted to get one more little hike in and see a little bit more, so this is it.
Holy cow.
Oh wow, this is beautiful. Only about 0.1 mile into this trail. This is the Emmons Vista overlook. You can see Mount Rainier and you can see the White River down below here. And you're starting to see, I think why they call this the Silver Forest. They're like some of these old trees that are like that silvery, or maybe it has to do with the pine, I'm not sure. But either way, it's really making a good impression here. So as we're sitting here, we can hear the White River just kind of rushing down below here. It's pretty far down, but it's pretty loud sitting here. I don't know if you guys can hear it. And then also over here, there are some beautiful silver trees. Like, this is such a pretty viewpoint. Okay, so we lied. That was not Emmons Vista. This is. Let's see what it looks like. Equally amazing. Both viewpoints are good. So this is called the Emmons Vista because you can see the Emmons Glacier. This glacier covers 4.3 square miles and it is the largest glacier in the lower 48 states. Pretty impressive.
Another reason to hike this trail, it came recommended from one of the rangers. We asked him which trail would be really good for viewing wildflowers. He recommended this one. He says this time of year it's kind of hit or miss. I think June, July, and August are your prime wildflower viewing months up here. But the flowers we have seen are absolutely beautiful. Okay, so this is the end of the line. It's just a sign that says end of maintained trail. You can travel a little further if you'd like, being mindful of the meadows and the wildflowers, but the views out here the entire way are absolutely stunning. The wildflowers, which we came out here to see, once again, absolutely stunning. There's very little elevation gain on this, and it's a pretty easy stroll. Now it's time to head back to the van and find a place to sleep for the night. Good morning from paradise in Mount Rainier. We are effectively on the other side of Mount Rainier today.
So the plan was to drive the, what's it called, Stevens Canyon?
Stevens Canyon Road.
Stevens Canyon Road through the park and come from the other side near where we were over on Sunrise to Paradise, but apparently on Monday through Thursday, the Stevens Canyon Road is closed for road work.
So instead of a 45-minute trip, it was a little over 2 hours.
So we're a little late getting here to this side of the park and it is absolutely packed already, even on a Monday.
Luckily, we found ourselves a parking spot and we're gonna go check out the Paradise Visitor Center. Good news is the visitor center is really pretty. Bad news is everything inside of it's closed. So the exhibits are upstairs and apparently they are being repaired. And the gift shop is closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. I guess we're just gonna have to go and start hiking. So the first trail we're gonna do this morning is the Nisqually Vista Trail.
So it is about 1.2 miles long and there's only about 200 feet of elevation gain. So pretty easy trail, something nice and easy to get us started for the day.
I don't think we're gonna be doing anything too crazy. You can do the Summit Trail from here. It's rated hard. It's like 14 miles, I think.
We're not summiting Mount Rainier. It's not happening.
We're totally prepared.
No.
Oh yeah, we need to go grab the cat. then we'll be prepared. Okay, so change of plans. Upon further review, we're gonna end up doing the Glacier Vista Trail. According to the map, it's a bit harder than the Nisqually View Trail, but we also think there's a possibility to hit up a waterfall on the way back, so that's kind of tempting. It's almost 1,000 feet of elevation gain. We'll see how we do. So I know I said it was 1,000 feet of elevation gain, but I feel like it's within the first like 5 feet of the trail. Lots of huffing and puffing going on.
It's good though, it's pretty.
Actually, the wildflowers here I think are the best we've seen.
Yeah, they're even better than the ones yesterday. They're gorgeous. But you definitely feel the elevation, and then trying to climb 1,000 feet, huffing and puffing right along.
It's only supposed to be 60 degrees today.
70.
70 degrees.
It feels hot.
Yeah, just being this high up and the sun beating down on you, it's warm.
This trail's actually pretty open. There's not a lot of shade.
Mosquito.
Not a lot of shade so far, so.
Lots of mosquitoes too, so don't forget that bug spray like we did this morning. Again,
we didn't learn our lesson yesterday.
We remembered sunscreen though.
We did. Let's put on sunscreen today.
All right, so
let's go.
Check that box.
So what do you think about the trail condition?
Fantastic. It's actually paved, and I'm surprised it's paved this far back. But all the trails through here, even as we're looking back, there's like 2 trails that kind of come up to this point. Both of them are paved, seem paved on up here, so I actually prefer dirt because it's softer on the joints, but this'll do. So we've made it up to the Glacier Vista, and so this Vista basically gives you a closer viewpoint of the Nisqually Glacier. And so behind us you can actually see the glacier. We showed you yesterday the other glacier over there where you can kind of really see the blue kind of peeking out from underneath the snow. It's absolutely beautiful. And also right next to it there is this absolutely huge waterfall.
Yeah, it looks like there's multiple seasonal waterfalls out here. There's some way off in the distance. Yeah, this one behind you is, I think it's impressive.
It's massive. Massive.
We're leaving the glacier viewpoint, and hopefully we're headed down to Myrtle Falls. Hopefully we don't miss our connecting trail. There's a ton of trails that connect here. If we didn't get such a late start, oh my gosh, there's a ton of trails here. And we just want to hike them all, but unfortunately, we don't have the time. I guess we should make more time. That's what we're gonna do in the future. You know what? We're making more time. Once we figure that out, we'll let you guys know how to do it, because we're kind of bad at it sometimes.
Okay, so we've hit some pavement again, and it is steep, and it hurts because pavement. Yeah, I don't think my knees like this too much.
Are you complaining because you're old?
No, I'm old because I'm complaining.
Yes.
But
So we've made it to the top of Myrtle Falls. Now we're gonna head down to the bottom. Never understood, like, unless you can see directly down the falls, of like being directly over a fall. I mean, I guess it's pretty. See, I told you the bottom of a waterfall is much prettier than looking over the top.
Oh my God, that is absolutely gorgeous down there. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't realize that you could actually see Mount Rainier right behind the waterfall. It was really, really cool. If you come here and do nothing else, walk here.
So we've arrived at our accommodations for the night, and I have to admit, I'm super excited.
So we are staying at a Harvest Host location called the Paradise Village, and this place has I think a little hotel, but it's also got like a bakery, a restaurant, and they serve Ukrainian food. But we have a special treat for you, but we're not gonna tell you just yet, but let's go check it out, because it's really cool.
Okay, so here it is.
This is called the Cannibal Hot Tub. It's like people soup.
It is like people soup. Well, regular hot tubs are too, so I mean...
So this is a wood-burning hot tub, so they actually have a metal bowl and they start a fire underneath of it to heat the water. And then inside, because obviously the bottom of the metal is getting heated, there are these big stones, so that, because if you touch the bottom, you're likely to burn yourself, so you have to stay on the stones inside. And then there's a water thing here, so if we need cold water, we can add it. But how amazing is this? This is so cool.
That is pretty cool.
Let's jump in.
We'll let Sandy be the guinea pig here. Is it warm?
Yes. You gotta figure out how to get in without touching the bottom. Oh, this is okay. That's cool.
I hope it's not cool. It's a hot tub.
Side note, there's a bunch of little honeybees flying around.
Yeah, so they make their own honey here, and of course the bees make it. They just collect it and sell it, I guess.
Oh, that's nice. It feels pretty good after 2 days of hiking.
It does feel pretty good.
So it's 7 o'clock at night right now. We wish we could have gotten in a little bit closer to dark, but it was already booked up for those hours. So 7 o'clock it is. Regardless, it's pretty amazing. I've never been in anything like this. Have you?
No,
No human cannibal hot tub before.
No. Oh, these little honeybees are over here like sipping on the water.
Yeah. People juice.
People soup.
Yeah. You can feel on the bottom of this, the heat radiating off of the bottom of that metal. It gets pretty warm. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I just touched it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it hot?
I mean, I didn't just leave
You didn't burn to
there.
death?
No, I didn't. And the soup is actually available in the restaurant later. So, if you want some wonderful Revolution soup, just let us know.
I don't like bees. I mean, I do like bees because I like honey, but I don't like bees hanging out with me.
All right, Operation Save the Bee.
I think he's gone. I think the hot water wasn't good for him.
Well, Operation Save the Bee was a success.
So tell us in the comments, would you try a hot tub like this? Because we think it's pretty dang cool.
It is really cool.
Feels amazing.
This video may be over, but our adventures in the Pacific Northwest continue.
If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you'll be reminded anytime we post a new video.
And that's going to do it for now. But until next time, stay wonderful.
Call it a day.